We are getting ready to chat in here. Let me sip my mushroom coffee. Oh, yes. Good morning, y'all. So, as you can see, I have my trusty. I was about to say binder. Why? Why am I thinking about binders? Why am I thinking about binders? Anyway, I have my trusty journal here because I wanted to come on here and I wanted to have a talk with you guys about something that was on my mind this morning. So, today we're going to talk about creating a routine that works for you. So, this is not about not having a routine or the inability to be able to create a routine. This is more so about creating a routine that fits you personally and a routine that not only makes you happy, but it fulfills you, if you know what I mean. I want to just ask, what does your daily routine look like and does it work for you? Um, Leave your comments. Let me know. I want to chat about this. So I'll just share. Oh, I'm getting used to this whole mic thing. I'll share what a daily routine looks like for me and does it even work for me? Let's get into it. So, a daily routine for me looks like everyday normal adult BS. Do you understand? And that is where the problem lies with myself. And that is why I'm making this video because I have to know and I have to chat with y'all and see, what's your day to day looking like and how does it make you feel? So, my day to day looks like waking up. Typically, I make like a light breakfast, or I do not. I'm not a breakfast person, so I'll wait all the way until like lunchtime, almost early evening before I eat half the time. I do try to make a smoothie if I don't, or I'll just live off water. Like I literally will. I'm not even lying. Um, so I'll eat, and typically I try to set up my day the day before. Like I'll say, okay, tomorrow I'll do laundry, and then tomorrow I'll run errands if I need to, and then come back in, and then maybe I'll just chill. That's almost a day to day for me. Like literally just doing things that maybe will benefit the household or does it. Wow, that is so depressing. That is so depressing. And yet again, that is why we're here. So I'm not the type of person that has a problem with creating a routine. My problem is creating a routine that fits me personally, where it's about Jonté. It's not about just making sure the household is okay, that my family is okay. It's like what benefits me. You know what I mean? And I'm not just talking about introducing self care days. Everyone knows Sundays, Saturdays are self care days, but sometimes I even skip those and I'll forget, like, oh, it's a new week. Like, time just be flying and you forget about yourself. So, yeah. With that being said, again, that's why we're here. So, I wanted to say you may have bad habits or you're just not doing what you love. Again, comment. I'm pretty sure that most of us, like I said in the beginning, if we don't have a problem with creating a routine, it's mostly just sticking to one because every day is kind of the same thing. You're kind of in survival mode half the time, just running on full all the time. Like you're the type of person that could go, 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 and go. I know I'm that type of person. I can literally do a million and one things in a day and I'll be done by 12, 1 o'clock. But then I still have the whole rest of the day. So I say that it may be bad habits or you're not just doing what you love because it could be one of the two. Sometimes I have to ask myself, are we jumping into bad habits or are we just not being fulfilled? You know what I mean? And I realize for myself, I'm just not being fulfilled. I don't like bad habits. I do hold myself accountable though. And I noticed that, like, I'm not a TV person, but I noticed that if I did do a lot of stuff like during the day, I don't like to overwork myself. But if I did do a lot of things early in the day, I like to get up and just I jump up and I be out, like, or I'll jump up and I'll clean this whole damn house, and then I'll look up and be like, well, what else am I about to do today? You feel me? So I realized that. I'm gonna make sure I don't get off track. I realized that when it comes to the whole TV thing, I'll finish my day and then I'll feel like, okay, I don't really have nothing else that I could do or nothing else that I want to do. So I'll just find something to watch on TV that entertains me, which is fucking hard because I don't even like watching TV. So I'm a creature of habit. I will watch the same thing over and over. Like I restarted Supernatural, I restarted Blacklist, all that, yada, yada, yada. Let me know if y'all watch them. And that I don't like about myself because I'm a very active person, even though sometimes I do, like, I have back injuries and all that other shit. Like, medical things sometimes get in the way where I'll be like, bitch, I'm not trying to do nothing. I need to take a nap. I don't play by my naps. At least by 4 o'clock, I need a nap so I could get up and I could street run, like run the streets again. But I just feel like until I'm fully immersed in my passions and what it is that I love to do, I'm never gonna have a consistent routine or an everyday like lifestyle that I truly enjoy. You know what I mean? I love my peace. I love doing simple things. I'm not really a spend money person, but at the same time, I love to spend money more so on retail therapy. That's why, and activities and food. And so if I'm not doing those when I'm outside, it's like why the fuck am I outside? But I do love things like the beach. I love hikes. I love nature. I love things like that. But I noticed that I don't do it like often or as often as I used to. And that's because once I do it, again, that's like one thing out of the way. I do it and then it's like, what am I doing for the rest of the day? So if you're, let me make sure I'm not off topic. Okay, we're not. So one of our topics, I'm going to bring it to the forefront now because it fits. If you're a creative like myself, I've been a creative since I was younger. I was a self-taught guitarist at 12. I paint, I could draw, I make custom resin things. Like I have my own t-shirt line. Like I'm good when it comes to photography, all that shit. I used to do photo shoots, modeling, all of that. Like when I say jack of all trades, I've literally done it all. When it comes to art, I don't play by art. I make my own music. I write. I'm a singer, songwriter, all that good shit. I can rap, all that. Like real life. So if you're a creative like myself, you know how hard it is, especially when you're in survival mode, to really have to focus on life and what's normal to you. You have to focus on that day to day, just adult routine of just maintaining. It's hard for you to fully immerse into your passions or what makes you happy when it comes to your creativity. And I feel like a lot of us have found that balance, and I'm so happy for you. I'm proud of you. I wish I could find that because even right now, like I could have a few hours to myself to just do whatever. And I have so many things surrounding me where I could be doing something, but I can't even focus on it because I'm thinking about something for the house or how are we gonna do this? Like, are all our bills paid? Did we pay this on time? Did we like literally? That's my everyday thing. Like, my mind just be racing, making sure that things are okay, just survival mode. And I'm like, I don't even have no creativity. I'm like lacking in that department. And that's what kind of makes me wake up every day and it's like, okay, well, let me just get these things done and whatever, whatever. And then once the day is over, I'll just chill because I'm worn out from everyday adulting. You feel me? We can't do that. We can't just kind of be steamrolling and not doing what fulfills us, you know? So we'll cross that topic off. The next topic I wanted to touch on was you don't have to fit the mold. And you do not. You don't have to fit the mold when it comes to the average everyday routine. Waking up at 5 a.m., going to the gym, coming back, eating avocado toast with an egg on it. I love avocado toast. I'm not judging. But that's like the typical, you know, get you a balanced breakfast, drink you a smoothie or something, yada, yada, yada. Some people journal, read your Bible, um, do a small class or whatever. Like, whatever it is, you try to get it done, and everything is about just being productive as soon as you wake up. And like I said, this video is not for those people who have a problem with doing that in general. It's for those people who kind of just don't want to do the same thing every day. And you don't have to. And that's why I say you don't have to fit the mold. What is something that you can wake up and do and still be productive and still get it done by midday and then do something else for the rest of the day? Do something that makes you happy for the rest of the day. Okay? That's what not fitting the mold would look like. My not fitting the mold would look like I want to wake up when I want to wake up and still get the same things done and then still find out why I am not focusing on what makes me happy. Why am I not doing that? Why are we not doing that? Like, do you hear me? Why are we not doing that? Some of us may have kids. I don't have kids. Um, Some of us may have full-time jobs that take up our time. I know I did. I had a job where I worked from 10 to 7. Um, that was a no for me. It was a really good job though. Really good job, well, for the most part. And I decided I'd rather focus on my business and work for myself. Like I Uber full time now, and bills still get paid. Like bills still get paid. Like, and I have a partner that works well with me. But it's like, okay, once all of that is done, so the people that got full time jobs, got kids, got car troubles or whatever it is, woosah. Let's sit down, let's create a plan, and let's figure out what it is that we want to do and how we could plan our days out. Maybe mix it up. If you're the type of person that does want to do like gym early in the morning, go to the gym at night. I always say that to myself. I mean, I haven't done it yet, but I always say that to myself. Like, maybe I don't want to get up and the first thing I want to do is wear my body down, like, and be out of breath, hurting, and all that other stuff. Like, I got things to do for the rest of the day, but maybe you could just switch it up. You know what I mean? Whatever you used to do at 10 a.m., switch it. Do that shit at like 5, like 3 p.m. That's a little too late. You need to be cooking dinner by 5. Do it at like 3 p.m. and do what you would have did at 3 p.m. Do that in the morning. Like, sometimes we just got to switch it up. So, next I want to say, do you have any hobbies? And if not, you need to find some. Church, can I get an amen? If you don't have any hobbies, you need to find some, especially people with children, especially people with full-time jobs, especially with people who just feel like they got the same boring everyday schedule and they need to spice it up, but they don't know what to try. Maybe you're not a creative. Maybe you're not somebody who's willing to go out and try new things, but you should. It's very fulfilling. And even myself, I challenge myself to go out and find things to do. My number one issue would be I'm at that space and that place in my life where I don't want to do things alone. It's not that I don't know how to. I've done things alone. I just know I'm not the type of person who want to do them alone. I do like my alone time, but I don't like to do things alone. I like to experience things with other people and make memories. Like, I feel like a memory by yourself is it's kind of pointless, but I do love the times that I have with myself, the videos I may make just talking to myself or whatever it may be that I did alone. I love all of my memories, but I want to make them with someone else. So I do have a partner. I'm not no single lonely female with no cat or nothing. I don't have no pets, but I have a partner. I have a husband, and I love him dearly, and he loves me dearly. So we hang out as much as possible, literally as much as possible. We were inseparable when we first met. So that's my reasoning for why I haven't really found any new hobbies or tried new things just yet. And number two, I'm in a new state. I'm in Texas now. I live in Houston. And I've been here a year and some change. And yet I don't have no friends here. Like, there's nobody calling my phone, looking for me, inviting me nowhere, like nothing. And since I've been here, again, it goes back to that survival mode. It's strictly been, I came here to find my peace. I came here to do something that I didn't do when I was on the East Coast. And I'm trying to make sure I maintain that. I'm trying to make sure I stick to that. So I've strictly been focusing on just being better than I was when I was on the East Coast. Like, I came here to change and not stick to the same things, like have the same habits, welcome the same things into my life. You feel me? So now here we are, and I'm like, okay, it has been a year and some change, but it takes people time to adjust. And Houston is such a large place. There's so many things I still haven't experienced here, but I've done some things. Like, me and my man did so much. We're foodies. We tried so many different foods so far. Since we started even dating, since we got together, and before that, I was going to like little places here and there with my mom and my sister, but I still am like, my girlfriends, like all my friends, my homegirls, like they're all in Philly. I'm here. I don't have nobody. So that goes back to I like to experience things with others. So me just going out by myself, like my man works, he be going mad long. I'll be like, I don't want to go out by myself. Like, I don't want to go do this by myself. I don't want to go do that by myself. I'm not doing it. So finding hobbies and trying them, I'll be like, no. I'm a homebody. I'm cool at home. I got a bunch of shit here that can entertain me, but when I'm here, I don't really entertain myself. I try to, but again, it starts to feel like the same thing all the time. Like, as a creative, I have to be introduced to different things to get my brain working, to make my mind change perspective. So I can be like, ooh, let me take that home and do this with this, and this. Like, that's how I come up with new designs for my shirts. That's how I come up with different designs or concepts for any of my art. So I challenge myself to find a hobby, and I challenge you to find a hobby as well. Start with one, whatever it is. If you're like, I've been wanting to try this, like y'all, I've been wanting to get back into knitting or like yarn. Like my aunt taught me how to do that when I was younger. I never continued to do it. I never continued to do it. And there's so many skill sets I learned and I'm not utilizing them as an adult. And now I'm looking at everyone doing them and I'm like, damn, I was ahead of my time. Like I was young doing this shit. Like a lot of people were introduced to things when they were young and they kept going with it. So we gotta find something and we gotta stick with it, okay? This kind of goes into the hobbies or just having a daily routine in general. Financial dependency. Are we depending on our finances and our finances alone? Are we allowing our finances to stop us from doing whatever it is we want to do throughout the day? Is our finances stopping us from having that emotional connection to fulfilling yourself throughout the day? And I would say sometimes for me, yes, absolutely. I do have shorts on. Absolutely. For me, I do feel like it's a financial dependency thing sometimes. Like I know how to have fun without spending money. But if you're the type of person that like life just has you kind of budgeting at the moment, um, it's a little tough sometimes because you go outside and I'm the type of person I go outside, I could spend $100 or more a day. And to some that may not be a lot, but to me, girl, that's a lot. That's a lot. Like I had to put myself back in the mindset of budgeting and taking your time. And it's not like we got it like that. So I'm one of those people. I'm just like I spend it because I know I'm gonna make it back, no matter how I have to make it back. But I'm gonna make it back. But it's not really a good mindset to be in. But I'm not here to give you financial advice. I'm just saying don't depend on your finances to make you happy, and don't depend on your finances just to go out or get up every day and still get things done. Like do whatever it is that I just keep saying makes you happy because that's the whole point of this video. Do what makes you happy. Okay. I don't really want to get too much into financial dependency because I feel like we all already, you know, if it's your finances, and if it is, don't allow it. There's a bunch of non-expensive or free things that you could do every day that will fulfill you and have you going to bed at night and saying, "Oh, I want to do that again tomorrow." Now, ask me what that is, child. I don't know at this moment. I don't know. That's a problem. That's a problem. Like when I'm done sitting here talking to y'all, ask me what I'm gonna do. Ask me what I'm gonna do. I could easily go to the gym. I could do my Pilates. I could clean up again for the 30th time. I'm looking around. I could make a resin mold. I could. Do I want to though? I think that's the problem too. Do we want to? Do we be having that bone in my body? I don't want to because I don't feel creative. The number one thing I have been thinking about though is making music. I was working on my EP last year and I stopped because where I was, I couldn't really record. So now that I'm in a space where I can record, it's silent. I don't have no problems. Ain't nobody about to be running in, fucking yelling and doing the most. That's what my mind keeps focusing on. And that's what it be like. My mind will literally, I'm stubborn. I'm a Taurus. My mind will be like, this is what I want to do. And if I don't do it, I will feel stuck and I won't want to do nothing else. Like I'll get done my daily responsibilities, but I'll be like, I don't want to do anything else if it's not that. I don't want to do anything else if it's not that. And that's how my mind works. And then if it switched to something else, like, oh, I've been wanting to do this. If I don't do it, I'm going to be unhappy. Do you see what I'm getting at? Do you see what I'm getting at? If I don't do it, I'm going to be unhappy. It's almost like a kid when they really, really want something, so they throw a temper tantrum. But instead of throwing a temper tantrum, you start to lack a daily routine. You start to lack motion. You start to lack that, what's the word I'm looking for? That motivation. What the hell? Why can't I say motivation? You start to like that motivation to actually really want to get up and do even the basic things, the basic necessities. Like that's why we forget self-care days sometimes because it's not even about us. We feel like it's just not even about us. So whatever it is that you've been thinking about, I really want to do that. I really want to do that. I've been wanting to do that. Go ahead and do that. Okay. Go ahead and do it. Whatever you have to do, if you have a goal right now or something that you really wanted to do where it takes money, but you don't have the money right now, set a goal to just find a way to save the money if you want to. If not, what's your next goal under that? What's the next thing that you wanted to try? The next thing you wanted to do, taste, experience, whatever it is, new hobby or new creative thing that you wanted to try, go ahead and do it. I see these videos so often going across TikTok, and I don't even take their advice. I don't take my own advice. So this is me starting and taking my own advice. I wanted to start a series where I just come on here and I chat with y'all instead of me keep talking to myself, because I'll be talking to myself for just as long as I'm sitting here talking to y'all. And at the end of it, I'll be like, damn, you just gave yourself some good ass advice. I wish you would have like put this on video. So this is me starting. This is me committing to what I wanted to do as a creative. And then I'm gonna go and I'm also gonna focus on making some music today because I'm really good at that. I am, and I'm not new to this. This is not something I woke up and decided. It's not a hobby. This is something I've been doing for a long time. I've been writing since I was like 12 years old. Self-taught guitarist at 12, remember? Yes, I can play piano. I'm multifaceted, honey, okay? So if that's you, find what the fuck it is you want to do and go do it, okay? Let me make sure there ain't nothing else on here that I wrote down because I had to write it down so I could stay. But I still ended up talking to y'all for 20 minutes, so it don't even matter. And that was the last thing I wrote. I challenge you and me to find what it is we want to do, whatever's at the top of your list, whether you need finances or not. Because there's other things. I've been wanting to buy me a piano, and pianos aren't even expensive. But it's like every time I turn around and I'm like, okay, I want to buy the piano, I don't buy it. So I want to buy me a piano. Well, it is because we live in this small ass apartment, and I'm one of those people. I'm not trying to add more shit. But I have so many hobbies. Like, bitch, I need a house. I need a house, and I need an extra room for just me and my stuff. Like, my guitar is in there. I could take over this whole bit and you'll walk in here and it'll just be a creative museum. You understand me? My paintings are on my wall. Like, hello, hello. Whatever it is, I'm gonna buy that piano as soon as we move and we get more space. And I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna ask y'all, what is it that you went and did for yourself? Because I challenged you and I hope you accepted the challenge. Okay? I don't care what it is, no matter how big or small. If you decided that every day you wanted to start off just doing like 10 push-ups or 10 freaking sit-ups, I don't care what it is. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. There's 24 hours in a day, and we can figure out what it is that we want to do. And you will feel so fulfilled if you set that intention and you set that goal for yourself and you just go ahead and knock it out. And as soon as you're done and you do that, don't just do it one day. Don't just do it one day. I challenge you to do it consistently for a good 7 days. Let's start off with 7, just so you can show yourself that you are able to do so. And after that 7 days, if you can continue to be consistent with it, then you can bring it down. You can do it. Maybe I do this 5 days a week, or maybe I do this 4 days a week. That works for me. You know, fit it in with your personal day to day. You don't have to fit the mold. You don't have to be the average daily person who does the same average routine that they tell you makes you successful. What makes you successful is figuring out what it is, setting intentions and setting goals, figuring out what it is that you intend to do and how it can benefit your life in a very positive way and how it can fulfill you. Because if you can't show up as a better person for yourself, if you can't show up for yourself every day in general with a smile and just happy and grateful for life because you are living life, you're not just here. If you could show up like that every day for yourself, you're a better person for your friends and your family and just for everyone out there. You feel me? Not that we really give a fuck about being great for everyone. But you just show up like you exude glow, you exude success. You can be successful. You are success when you are successfully doing things to fulfill you and your spirit. You understand? I think I'm just rambling at this point. Anyway, let me pick up my journal. I don't think I'm rambling. I think I'm really trying to give y'all that church holy amen. But I don't want to keep y'all too long. I still got to cut this up, and I really don't want y'all to miss anything. So I hope that I did do this in segments so that it makes it easier to edit. And with that being said, peace, love, and light. Go ahead and do what I told you so we can check back in with each other and hold each other the fuck accountable, okay? Okay. Bye. Hey y'all, if you love that video and you enjoyed what I came here to talk to you guys about, stay tuned for further videos in my series. I just want to chat and kick it with y'all and see if we're on the same page. It's a tough world out there, but life ain't that tough. You understand me? As long as we wake up every day and we got breath in our lungs and our spirit is pure, we are good to go, baby. You understand? So keep coming by, come chat with me. This is gonna be a Life of Johnny series, okay, honey? A Life of Johnny series. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each time I come on here to talk my mess with y'all, okay? And that's it, and that's all. I will have all of my socials linked and posted, and I'll also put them here in the video. So you can follow me on TikTok, you can add me on Facebook, and you can also follow me on Instagram. I got so much shit for y'all, but I really just want to make sure that we're all at peace and our mental is good, okay? Mental health is everything, honey.